Hey guys, it's Disney Girl here, back for another Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. So today is going to be a pretty magical day in the kingdom because we are going to be bringing a brand new character in. Yes guys, you probably noticed from the thumbnail of this stream, it is going to be Peter Pan. So Peter Pan has been sitting now for like an additional 8 to 10 hours. I didn't exactly plan this perfectly in terms of having him in the kingdom like right when I started leveling him up. I should have thought about it, but I wasn't sure I was actually going to be doing a stream, and I kind of decided a little bit late last night that I wanted to do one for this because I thought this was a pretty big milestone here in my kingdom. So anyways, he's just been kind of sitting there chilling. I'm hoping I can get him to a level 2, but I've been noticing that the character token drops have not been that great for him, obviously, since I started that welcoming process. That was another thing though that I did consider, that if I did do a live stream, that at least I'd probably have about almost an additional 12 hours, almost a full day to actually collect for his character tokens to level him up right away so we could do the dialogue. But it doesn't look like that is actually going to happen. So it is going to be a little bit interesting there for sure. All right, so right now, as you guys can see on the screen, your toast event is almost done. So yeah, kind of interesting there, to be honest. It hasn't been going as well as I would have hoped, but we will be talking about that in just a minute. I'll show you why I'm a little bit stressed at the moment for this event. So I'm going to give a couple of shout outs though here first. So thank you guys for being here even before I was. So special thanks to Noli, Amanda, Gabriel, Nix, James, Gacha, Tesco, Yamua, Jack. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are totally awesome. So yeah, I'll show you guys now what is sort of going on here with this. Now, I'm hoping it's still going to show what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to have another round of these tappers to be able to collect. We've got less than a half an hour, and look at where I am sitting at right now. Oh, I even went down an extra few. So it's the top 150 that do get the 2 fabrics there, and I was sitting at literally 10-15 minutes ago, I was sitting at 120, and now I'm down to 147. So I have a feeling I am going to be kicked off here. This has been a very, very intense leaderboard. The top 50 all have the 120 butterflies. So not super great for me, but I am hoping that not too many more people actually tap them. But again, we still have almost a half an hour left, so not that great in terms of my chances. I feel like I'm going to be kicked off now. I would have thought I would have been fine. Yeah, see, I'm now 148 within 1 minute. So everybody's checking their kingdom right now and doing stuff like that. So not super great. Not super great. So let's go ahead. I'll check on it again in about 20 minutes. But I mean, I think I'm, 149. So within 1 minute, not even. So basically, I'm just getting booted off here. So, I mean, can we just freeze it so that it just stays at 149? I will take it. But I feel like it's just stressing me out now. I keep going back into it going, oh, maybe it hasn't refreshed yet. Yeah, okay. So that's where I'm at. How are you guys doing in terms of your leaderboard? Are you going to be able to get both of the fabrics from that? Now, technically, if I did stay in the top 150, that I would actually be able to collect all of the fabric that has been released so far. So that would have left us really with just 1 fabric left. So if I manage to get the 2 fabrics from that, it'll just be, again, the 1 fabric. So I am hoping that they do have one more leaderboard where it does give you the option to collect that last fabric. I'm hoping that is the case, and it will give us more than 1. So it will give maybe 1 in terms of the actual board, after you tap I don't know 10 either gold trophies or whatever it's going to be next, and then basically after that just being if you place again in the top 50, you'll either get gems or you can get the extra fabric for the costume. So we'll just have to wait and see what they decide to do. I mean, they may not do any event whatsoever, but I hope they just don't do an event just for one fabric, because that would be really crummy, because then definitely won't be getting the costume by the time Toy Story is officially released. So I didn't mean to have this as like a thing. I'm still sitting at 149. It's gonna be a stressful like 20 minutes for sure, but I don't know how I'm even gonna stay on at this point. Like I've just been dropping so fast in the last like 40 minutes. So yeah, not super great. All it took really was like a couple of hours here and there. I wasn't able, because I was either doing something, and I was like driving, and then I couldn't check my phone. So I had to like wait till I got to where I was going, and then, obviously do the butterflies. But again, those couple of hours in between when that happens, it tends to be when you it tends to be when people pass you a little bit. And people on my leaderboard have been like super duper intense for sure. So Alejandro is in 8th place on his leaderboard. Congratulations. Let's see who else here. I'm number 60, so that's Anelius. Tiago is 21st, so it sounds like you guys are getting the fabric there. I'm 148. No name. Oh my goodness. I feel ya. I am in the same boat where I feel like I'm going to be kicked off. Becky is ranked number 1 with a score of 120. So basically that has been the max. Okay, look guys, I'm at 150 at this point now. So if I even get bumped one more, then I'll be just getting the one fabric. Oh. Okay, that's way too stressful for me. There's no way. People will tap in the next 20 minutes. So I'm basically going to be out of there. So all I can really hope for is that, again, they come out with multiple options for fabric. Now, well, at least will give us sort of a look at what the options are for these sorts of things. Because I was going, oh yeah, if I manage to get all the fabrics, then what happens after that? I won't know, because it won't tell me once I've collected them all. But I guess this way I'll actually be able to help you guys find out what you should be doing if you did miss out on even one fabric from these leaderboards. So up until this point, I'm only now, like, I guess if this happens, I'll only be short 1 compared to like getting all of them. So I think I did pretty well, to be honest, like with all the amount of leaderboards and stuff that have been going on, and it's been really intense, and like checking our kingdom a lot, and there's been a lot of work that's gone into this. So hopefully they do have the fabrics and stuff like that for sure. Yeah, so some of you guys like still need like 8 more and stuff like that. That again, like that just means that maybe you weren't able to collect like all of the fabrics by doing well. So I'm hoping that they'll give us like a couple as like a bit of a leeway there before Friday. I hope there's still those extra few fabrics as an option for us to be able to get. But again, we're going to have to wait about 23 minutes there to find out whether they're putting out another leaderboard and what that is going to entail for us. So I'm a little bit nervous on it, but at the same time, I'm just like, I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe I need to, wait to collect for my characters and stuff like that for gold trophies, if that's what it is. But I think I'll wait maybe even a couple of hours before I participate in the actual leaderboard, because then I might get put on one that's a little bit less intense. I did have the system where I was doing it, so I was starting the leaderboard events at like 5 p.m. and then it seemed to be I'd actually like do a lot better and stuff. But I didn't do that with this one. I wanted to get like a jump on it, especially because I saw we need 80 of the fabrics, and I thought, oh, every 4 hours would be fine, but it didn't end up being that way. So we shall see. Someone on Reddit got extra fabrics by a glitch, and now they have all that they need, and says you still need to get more fabrics from the leaderboard. So yeah, even if you had a glitch and you were able to get all the fabrics, you will still have to wait, because Bo Peep's costume isn't technically officially released to us until Friday. So you just keep that in mind, guys. Yeah, I'm off, guys. There we go. There's the proof. So I don't have to stress about it anymore. I'm 154. So I will be in that ranking of 151 to 450. So, I mean, realistically, I didn't miss that many hours from this, but yeah, a little bit disappointing there, but that's life. Things come up. Again, I still put a lot of effort into it, but apparently that it just wasn't enough at the end. So we'll see. Yeah, so let's go ahead here and actually do the little game that we like to do with the chess here. So what we do, if you guys are new, obviously, to watching some of these live streams, basically all the chests that are on my pedestal, we will open up. And when you see a character token, you guys just say which character it belongs to and what collection they are from. Now, if it is something like the ears hats, for example, and it says the March Hare's ears hat token, then you just tell me what collection they are from, and for an extra bonus chance to get a shout out, just put down the other character tokens that are required for that character as well. So for example, the March Hare, he has the wooden hammer, right? And then also there's the standard token that all of the Alice in Wonderland characters need. So I won't give it away because I know I do get some Alice and stuff usually in here. So I'll leave that to you guys to figure out. But yeah, so let's go ahead here and open the first silver chest. Now it is possible we get a decoration here, but usually we get character tokens. Okay, so we have seen this one quite a bit lately in the last month or so when we've done this. So you guys might already know the answer, but it's the bitten bread token. Now, who does this belong to? And what collection are they from? I have a question here from Dan. He says, hey, Disney girl, what will be the next leaderboard, event? That is to be still to be determined. I'm hoping it is going to be either another bread and butterflies one, or it will be, maybe I'm hoping for two a little bit, that it might be another striking gold. The ones I don't want it to be is a happiness, because it'll be horrible if that's the case. So I don't want a happiness leaderboard. I never do well on those. And the other one would be any jeweled crabs. So defeating the jeweled crabs or whatever. I don't tend to do very well on those either. I just find them a little bit ridiculous, and they're easier to gem through for those. So people tend to really do that and get ahead with it. And it's one of those leaderboard events that you could honestly waste every gem you have. So not really interested in that. So we'll see what it is, but I'm hoping it's going to be another strike and gold or tapper one. So here I see there are some answers here. So Eliza said it's a boo. Dan says it's a boo, and he is from the Aladdin collection. So basically we've got these people have all said it. Alicia, Tesco, Ariel, great name Ariel, love it. Beautiful Disney princess. Xavier, Nils, Anelius, Camilla, Ryan, Aiden. Yeah, you guys are crushing it, and so many more here. American Girl Spirit is here, and you know what that means? It's Disney Mom. We've given my mom the nickname of Disney Mom now. Yep, Amanda's got it right. Disney Mom comes and checks on the streams and stuff like that. So, hey, Mom. So cool. Yeah. What do you think about Zira? Who's Zira from The Lion King? I think maybe you were spelling it wrong. I'll have to wait and see. Hi, April. Hi, Sister Ariel. I just got Elsa to an orange rank in Disney Heroes Battle Mode. Congratulations, Xavier. I'm so jealous. I cannot wait till I get Elsa to an orange. Hopefully that actually happens this year. Oh, thank you, Nils. Love you too. How many characters are in your kingdom at a level 10? So this is a question from Daniel. I'm actually going to be doing a all my characters video. I do want to get Peter Pan, though, into the kingdom before I actually do that. So expect that in the next 24 hours. I will be doing that, and then basically from there, Yeah, you guys can definitely do the counting. I know that I have more than 20 though, for sure. Sarabi. If that's what you mean by Sarabi, yeah, I think Sarabi will be coming possibly in a tower challenge along with maybe one of the hyenas would be pretty awesome. For sure. All right, let's go ahead here and open the last silver chest. Who's been painting my roses red? Paul Rollo, it's so true. And, ooh, Jack's bow tie token. I think we saw this in the last stream. So there are a couple of Jacks, obviously, that are in the kingdom. Now, which Jack does this particular token belong to? Could it be Jack Sparrow? Could it be Jack? Who is it? Can you get Peter Pan in the kingdom? Joel, I will be doing that in just a minute or two here. I just wanted to do a couple of things. I want to do the dialogue before, obviously, the leaderboard ends. So, yeah. Oh, thanks, Nils. Do you think there's still a chance there being a regular event this month? I'm gonna say probably no, unless they skip over the Lion King. If they skip over the Lion King Tower Challenge for now, like don't have it when the movie's released, then I would say they would. But then again, they'll miss that whole Lion King thing. All right, so here are the answers here. So you guys are saying that it is Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And you guys are right. That it can be very tricky. So who has answered this right? Lars, Amanda, Alejandro, Aiden, he gets the bonus here. He said Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. He has the Jack's Ears hat and the pumpkin token that are Jack Skellington's other tokens besides Jack's bow tie. So extra congratulations for sure. Tiago got it right. Becky got it right. Daniel, yeah, you guys are amazing. Woo! All right, so we'll throw up another bronze chest here. Now, my happiness isn't ecstatic again. Yay! That is something I definitely love to see. Now we'll go in here, and I had a little bit of a mix-up before the stream started. I was like, oh, I'm just going to check to make sure like nobody's ready to... like if there was anybody else that I had been leveling up before, like if I need to send anybody else to level up with Peter Pan and everything. So basically I sent Moana out to level up, and the problem with that is that it had an exclamation mark instead of a check mark like you see here. So exclamation mark means they're ready. So I was like, oh, I thought I did her already. I was like, why is an exclamation mark? And I clicked it and it gave me the welcome screen and all that. So unfortunately, we will not be seeing Moana's welcome screen, but I did send somebody else from that collection to level up. So hopefully that will be close to being done, or maybe even done by the time we're in the stream and stuff. Okay, so here is Peter Pan. Who is excited for this? Because I certainly am, because this is a really huge milestone, I feel like, in the kingdom. This is like, I feel like this is like on another page in terms of excitement here. I know Wendy was a big deal for me, but Peter, it's just like, yeah. I feel like you have to be pretty far along in your game to have him. Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead here and do this. Woo! Oh my gosh. Cool welcome screen. Love it. Oh, Wendy looks angry. Oh no.
Peter, not everyone can fly quite as well as you, especially without a fresh supply of pixie dust. Oh, but I'm so happy to see you again. even if I have to crane my neck a little to do it.
Quest complete. Welcome a flyer. I'm not sure. I think this is Peter that's supposed to be talking. Oh yeah, okay, this is. Suppose I am up in the air a lot. Guess I have so many happy thoughts. It's kind of hard not to be. Yay! I have never seen that as an animation. Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh. I can't even get over how amazing that is. Guys, I love it. I want more animations like that in the kingdom. Like, no one's ever said anything about that. Is that a new thing? I really want to know what you guys think about this. Oh, we've got more dialogue here from Wendy.
I'm especially glad I found you today, Peter. You see, I've just heard the most wonderful story. It's all about you and me.
Oh, you mean the one about when you first came to Neverland and got kidnapped, but then we beat Hook and his pirates. Okay, so this is something you guys have seen before. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. I love doing the British accent for Wendy. It's the same as Alice, same voice actress.
Why, yes. Though it is a bit shorter when you say it that way.
It's a good story, Wendy, but you don't need to tell it to me. I was there, but I've got plenty of new stories for you. A tale to tell. So this is a kingdom quest. Send Peter and Wendy to share a story. Yay! So that is 8 hours. So they are off to do that. So we're going to try and check out the quest here. Oh, why did it have to be by Hook's ship? So Peter is flying and Wendy is just standing there. I really want to remove Captain Hook's ship. I can't get a good angle on this quest. I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying. Not that they're doing anything, but that's basically the extent of the quest. Share a story? That doesn't look like they're sharing a story at all. Oh, wait. Here we go. Now he's like merged with her. Or he's jumping on her. That's super weird. Okay, well, have fun, you two. Doesn't really look like you're sharing much of anything. When am I going to see Toy Story? Hayes, I don't have a date for sure. I'm still waiting on my mom to let me know when she's going to be available. It's actually her birthday coming up. So I was thinking, too, if she doesn't give me a date, I'm just going to take her on one for her birthday. Shh. Hopefully she's not on here anymore. Otherwise she'll know one of my surprises. All right, here is Captain Hook here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm never ready for his voice. Ah, can you smell it? That is the sweet, fragrant scent of impending victory. Yeah. No, okay, that was horrible, guys. I've lured that insolent fool of a Pan to a secluded glade by way of a brilliant piece of subterfuge. Oh my gosh. English, please, here. Instead of the treasure chest he expects, he'll find me lying in an ambush, ready to cleave him to the brisket. I really have outdone myself this time. Genius, thy name is Hook. Yeah, that was a horrible voice impression, and I apologize for that in advance. This is a side quest, and it is called On Guard. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a sword right now, or a hook for a hand. Hook me. Send Hook and Peter Pan to confront one another. So again, side quest. Hook is still busy on the pan flute. And now we have Wendy and Peter, and I couldn't even skip it even if I wanted to because there's a little bit of a glitch going on here. So not the best thing in the entire world there, but you know what, we will make do for sure. So as I said, guys, I did have Moana to come back, unfortunately. I will show you the requirements for Peter in a sec to get him to the next level. But so Moana, I just, as I said, leveled up. So I'm starting to collect for her again. Now, who is next is obviously Hey Hey. So we still have an hour and 15 minutes. So we'll see if I'm still on the stream by then. So if I am, then obviously we'll be getting Hey Hey's welcome screen. So hopefully you guys are there to see that. And then after that, I'm a little bit not sure who I should be leveling up. I've got all of my Toy Story characters maxed out. I was thinking maybe somebody that wasn't super long. Like, I kind of am, like, good for, I want to see if, like, anybody was, like, 4 hours. Maybe there's another Moana character. But I'm probably out of, like, this is a 2. But I still need so many of the hibiscus flower. Super unfortunate. This is probably why I won't be able to. But it's like, if I do a collection of all my characters' levels and stuff, the thing is I kind of require characters to be all done from leveling up, or it doesn't really work. So what I might do is do that and then send another character out after Hey Hey. So we'll just have to wait and see. And it will depend too on what happens after the leaderboard event, Your Toast. So we'll have to sort of just wait and see there. Obviously, if it's a striking gold one, then obviously I will need all of my characters available to go and collect those trophies for me. But if it's something different, then again, we might need, like if it's defeat the jewel crabs type of leaderboard, then again, we'll need some other characters. Now, I don't think we'll be getting any of that though until Friday when we get the Winnie the Pooh legendary chest. I feel like that is maybe when we'd be getting one of those. Now, I'm not sure if that leaderboard event is going to be for the new attraction, obviously, that is going to be coming as a part of Toy Story. Because I talked about it yesterday in my video, but like, yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to check something here. Oh, wow, Becky, you have Moana at a 9? She's ready to be maxed out. That's amazing. Your mom is still on, FYI. Oh my gosh. Did she say something and I missed it? I don't see our logo. Okay, well, maybe she didn't hear it, hopefully. I don't see the logo for AGS anymore. Oh, you've been trying to message me on Instagram. I checked my messages on Instagram yesterday. I haven't today, obviously. I don't always check them every single day, but I know like in and around when things are going to be released, I tend to check it a little bit more. There's just a lot of platforms, obviously, that I have to communicate on. So YouTube's usually the best one, but Instagram's pretty good as well. Facebook. Again, I don't always get to the messages, though, like every single day. But I will keep an eye for sure. Hey, Scott. I don't know why you have the crying face, though. Oh, wow, DTV, happy birthday. You're 14. That is a big milestone. Well, I hope you have a very magical birthday today for sure. Level up Prince Naveen. Prince Naveen right now, I think he's an 8 or 9? I think he's a 9. Yeah, he's a 9. So he's a 24-hour one. He would be the first character I would actually have maxed out from that collection. So that would definitely be a pretty big deal for sure. I was thinking about maybe doing the Winnie the Pooh since we're getting the legendary chests and stuff like that. Now, Winnie the Pooh himself, I won't be doing until obviously I get that Bumblebee costume. But after that, then definitely. I just want to see the welcome screen with it. Oh, congrats on unlocking Baloo. That is super awesome. Wow, welcomed Donald Duck. His dialogue, super funny, little bro gamer, super funny. Oh, happy birthday or early birthday, Scott. You're going to be 9. Wow, you must have like a birthday party planned and everything. Hopefully it's Disney themed. Okay, so I think here what we're going to do, Mickey, I think I just have to leave him alone. Your mom commented a clapping emoji. Oh, I missed that. It didn't show up. Ah, no, I didn't see that. Okay, guys, here we have got the calendar. So I ended up ranking 175. So I went down within like an hour, guys, off the leaderboard. I was like, what was I, in the 120s, and then I moved down to over 170. So that was quite a drop there within the last hour. So, oh wow, that's a little disappointing. So it says, accept its magical reward for achieving rank 175 on the leaderboard with a score of 100. So I did get one of Bo Peep's fabrics here. So this is really, really awesome. So we're going to go ahead and claim that. Now, I was right. It's a striking gold. Find gold trophies hidden throughout the kingdom by collecting from attractions and character activities. So if you guys are new to this, I'm going to show you guys how this works and the best way to sort of get these trophies. But first, we are going to claim the daily reward, which is a silver chest. So how did you guys end up doing there on the leaderboard event at the end? Did you guys bump down a little bit more than what you thought? Did you manage to stay in that top 150 group? When did you get Li Shang? Oh, I got him a little while ago. I think I got him during the, was it around the Cricky Tower Challenge? Back in like what, January-ish? Yeah. Erwin ranked 75, so you definitely got 2 fabrics. That's amazing. Martina, happy early birthday, since your birthday is next Sunday. That's super awesome. Are you thinking about the voice impression for Ducky? I am thinking about it. I am going to probably watch the trailers a few more times. I don't think we'll be getting any dialogue from Ducky right away, personally, because he's already unlocked in the kingdom, so it's just the release that's happening. So we won't really be getting the dialogue, I don't believe, until we bring him into the kingdom. So I will be doing a live stream on Friday when he is officially released to us. So hopefully you guys can make it. It'll be at the same time as usual, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. I ranked 67th. Anelius, that's super awesome. I'm going to see Toy Story 4, probably not on Friday. It's probably going to be way too busy. And 2, I'm like here and stuff like that. Not totally sure what I'm going to be doing for that just yet. As I said, I might wait until my mom's birthday, which is early next week. So I might be taking her to do that. That would be probably lots of fun. Maybe I'll get my brother to come too. If he's not too busy and can stand my hyperness with my Disney movies. So much for big sister. I'm like the little sister in so many ways. Let's see here. Oh, the striking gold. I don't like that one because some people use gems. Yes, but there's a trick to that. So don't collect any striking gold trophies just yet, okay? Unless you've got all your characters ready for this and you had it done ahead of time, don't collect. Don't do it. Just wait. So I'm going to show you guys how this is going to work, okay? So there's going to be certain attractions like Goofy's Playhouse, and you guys will have this fairly on in your kingdom as well. If you guys are newer players, this one's probably definitely in your kingdom here. So you will be able to collect from this every, I think it's 2 hours. I think so. Anyways, you'll be able to collect from that. Now, Pluto, I'm a little bit worried that he's on a 1 hour quest right now. Oh no, he's on the 4 hour. So he will be super useful if you guys don't have him. He is a premium character. He is definitely worth it though, especially for these striking golds. He's usually useful. He's great for tower challenges, and he really does help sort of push your main storyline along really early on. So it is important if you guys wanted to get him, whether you get him with gems or a bundle, definitely consider adding him to your kingdom. He's one of those ones like that I'd say is super useful. I find characters like maybe like Flash from Zootopia or Flower from Bambi, I've noticed they maybe haven't been as helpful and there's not like that much dialogue with them. I noticed that with Merryweather too. There's like hardly any interaction. Like there was nothing with Aurora, Princeville, like nothing. I was expecting a lot more. It's just been basically, I think, with Flora most of the time. So it's like they could add some more dialogue to that collection for sure. But yeah, she's not useful for any trophies, at least right now. So, okay, Mickey. Now, I think he was out on I'm a bit worried he was out on I don't think he was out for an hour. I think he was less. Yeah, okay, phew. So basically, guys, you want to check this out. So Goofy has a quest for 2 hours. On his own, he can get a trophy. Now, Mickey will have a similar quest, but I kind of want to send them out just for their own quests or whatever right now so that I'm not, like, collecting any trophies just yet. Now, this is going to be interesting here. Oh, yes! Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now we will need 100 and okay, I'll explain why I'm so excited right now. Woo! Okay, here we go. So thank goodness DMK did this. Thank you so much, DMK. I was so worried they weren't going to. So with this striking gold, okay, we need 130 gold trophies to be able to collect. So if you're a smaller kingdom, maybe you do want to start now so you can get that fabric. But if you want more fabric, which is actually in the leaderboard reward, then I would hang on just a few hours and sort of wait, maybe start at like 5 o'clock. I find that's a really good time to sort of start the leaderboard, and it won't affect your kingdom that much. It just depends on like how busy your day is and stuff like that right now. Like mine is going to be a little bit chaotic with the stream and everything right now, and I know I'll be on a super competitive leaderboard. I'm just not really willing to do this. Okay, so if you get 130 trophies, you will get 1 fabric. And that is what most of the people will need if they were able to get all of the fabrics from everything that's been available so far. So by doing well on the leaderboard and collecting the event rewards. So that being said, they probably just get that 1 fabric here, which is, as I said earlier on, this is what I was hoping. I bet you the people that just need the 1 fabric there, they're going to be getting like gems or something in replacement. Let me know, guys, if you guys have all of the fabrics and stuff like that so far, and you just need that 1 more, again, which is in the event rewards, what it says on your leaderboard in terms of what your rewards are if you place in the top 50. I'm really curious to see. So Becky, you'll be a really good one then. Trisha, so if you guys can just check your event leaderboard and just see what it says for the rankings, because it shouldn't show these fabrics if you just need the 1 more. It should have some sort of other reward for you. Because, like, yeah. Now, again, I don't need 4 fabrics. I think I only need 2 now. I believe that's right. So I should technically be getting some sort of other reward because you don't usually get extra. So I just need 2 more. So I'll get 1 for sure from the event rewards. And then I don't know what's going to happen with those other ones. So I don't even need to do that well, to be honest. I can literally come in the top 5,000 as long as I collect all the trophies there. So I should be fine. Okay, Stephanie, you are literally in the same boat as me. Yay, Aiden, I'm glad you'll get her costume on Friday. If you need 5 more, you're actually going to be totally fine, Alejandro. You will be just fine. You just need the 130 trophies, and then you need to place in the top 50. So you'll get those 5 fabrics. If you need any more than that, then you might have to wait a little bit for that. If you already sent your characters out before the leaderboard, don't even stress about it. Just don't collect anything right now until everything sort of becomes available. Wait like until at least you can use the gathering spell on your kingdom from all your attractions and stuff. That's what I'm going to try and do. I know though I'm obviously in a stream and it is possible I could tap something by accident right now. So I am aware that that could happen here. Absolutely. Let's just check here. Okay, so there's nothing so far actually about the fabrics in terms of my question, again, if they were showing up on the leaderboard or not, if you just needed one more. So I'm still waiting to find out about that, but your kingdom needs 6 more. Oh no. I thought it was 5. If you need 6, then you'll have to wait for the next leaderboard. 130 gold trophies shouldn't be too bad. You will have to stay on top of your kingdom though. But we do have 2 days to do this. So fair warning, guys. Just get ready for this. This is going to get pretty competitive, I think. I'm kind of scared. Again, it's that last sort of stretch here for the costume, so everybody's going to want to be making sure that they get everything that they want. All right, so I do want to show you guys, though, what the requirements are for Peter Pan. I have a lot of characters actually, guys, at home right now because I was thinking about clearing out my kingdom. So if you guys notice, you will not be seeing as many characters as I actually have. There's a whole bunch of them in storage. But I think I did the math here, and I believe it's going to take from what one of you guys actually sent me, is that it's going to take me about 4.5-ish, maybe 5 days in order to get the next land slot for Peter Pan. So that would be over here, just past this vortex. So this is where we battled Shere Khan. Shere Khan was chilling here for quite some time. But this slot of land here belongs to the Peter Pan collection. So that does mean, again, that once we do a bunch of quests, which again are several days long, and by the time we unlock the land and stuff like that, we'll definitely will be getting that whole section into the kingdom. So it's going to be pretty cool. The land, though, to open it, I'm just checking here. The land apparently, I guess the quest will be called a widening map. That's what I believe is going on. And then it's going to be 24 hours of time and 450,000 magic. So that is going to take another hit. I'm hoping to get to about 450,000 before I get to that point. That way I don't dip under my 2 million. But it is possible I could dip just a little bit, but we will have to wait and see. So definitely hoping to try and find out. Now, I think I read somebody said to me that the 10% magic was back. I should have called that out like early on. I think I was like, oh, I'm going to, but I was talking about something else. I don't see that 10% increase. To be honest, it is not showing up yet for this. Basically, it's just the 10% token drop. Now, that 10% magic thing, for some people, it's been glitching in and out. So, yeah, basically, it's been a little bit more difficult, obviously, to collect for things like the magic and stuff. Without that magic drop, it's super brutal. But yeah, sometimes it is glitching and people still are getting that 10% increase, but we will have to wait and see whether DMK puts that back into the kingdom. I don't think so, but I'm hoping that they do because things are crazy expensive. I want the mice from Cinderella to be added to the kingdom. Alexis, I totally agree with you on this one. I thought the last time they did actually the update for Cinderella where they added Lady Tremaine, Anastasia, and Drizella. I was hoping we were going to be getting some more characters and stuff with that, or some other characters. But the thing was actually, this is actually kind of interesting, is that they just did this for the Toy Story. So this is kind of good to talk about Toy Story and Cinderella and sort of what we can expect with main storyline going forward. Obviously, we had the Toy Story update in, what was it? what month are we now? June. So in May, we had the update where it was the Aladdin and Toy Story. So it was update 30. And we got 3 new characters that, again, are added to the Toy Story collection and to the kingdom. They got their own row. Now, Cinderella, which was before that in terms of permanent content update. Actually, technically, right before that, it was Dumbo, but that's besides the point. It just lately with these updates this year, how things have been going. Cinderella got 3 characters with that permanent content update. I remember, what was it? Dumbo got 3 characters for that. So Dumbo, the Ringmaster, and Timothy Mouse. So I feel like it's a common theme now that with maybe the main storyline permanent content, they are just going to be releasing characters in 3s. Now, how do you guys feel about that? Do you think that's quite fast, or do you think that that's a little bit slow in terms of releasing of characters? I don't see it as a bad idea, I guess, to be honest. If I'm giving my opinion to this, like, I do wish they had added more characters in some ways for like Toy Story, for example. There are just so many that they could add. But I do understand what they're doing to try and like release some and wait a little bit. They don't want to give us like everything and then never have another Toy Story update. So I feel like Dumbo, they could add to that maybe in the future, but we're probably looking at another year or so for that. Jungle Book, I don't think there's that much more they can do. They might be able to add, like, we can see here on the first row, there's only 2 characters. It's like, yeah, they definitely need to add 1 more there for sure. Bambi, I don't know. Bambi's kind of like, I think it's fine at 3. Zootopia needs a whole nother row of characters for sure at some point. Sleeping Beauty could use a couple of more characters, but I'm not quite sure what they're going to do about that because that has to do with Maleficent and stuff like that. So I don't know. They're not going to add Maleficent to the kingdom. They said this, like, I think when I first started DMK, they did a live stream at I think this was like one of the first live streams I had noticed that they had ever done. And someone had asked the question, when are we going to be getting Maleficent into the kingdom? And I believe it was Marc-Andre who addressed it personally himself. And he said the day that they add Maleficent to the kingdom, the game is basically at an end. So he said, do not expect to see her anytime soon, or maybe even ever into your kingdom. So you'll only see her during tower challenges and the intros, and when you clear curses and stuff like that. She will never actually be like a physical character in the kingdom. Now, I think like they could maybe do something with her if they wanted to later on to incorporate her into the game, but like we don't send her out to do anything. So sort of similar how we handle Merlin, right? Merlin is a character technically in our roster, right? We can see him here. He's the only Sword in the Stone character right now. I think he should be able to walk away from his little podium that he's got in the kingdom. I feel like if they ever do a Sword in the Stone update that he should be able to leave it, but maybe for like a max of like 4 hours or something like that, and then he has to go back for 4 hours. Something like very unique with him. That way it's not like, I don't know, too much. Nightmare Before Christmas is back exclusively in Legendary Chess. Yay! For people that don't have everything. So I think Merlin should be able to leave his podium at some point. Again, maybe that will be something that, would be more expensive. But I feel like for him, they haven't like upgraded him past a level 2. That is his max level currently, but I believe DMK had him maxed out at a 1 at one point. And then they upgraded him to a 2 when they added his Conjuring Cauldron. And basically when they brought elixirs into the game, this is just based off my research here, but they added like Happiness Enchantment, Happiness Safeguard a while ago, Finding Chests, because people were saying it was harder to find certain chests and they like literally couldn't find them anywhere. So they gave us the option there. Conjuring Cauldron, I think Merlin initially was just the gathering spell from what I remember. But yeah, kind of intense there. But I think Merlin should be able to leave maybe at some point. It might be cool. If not, then I don't think we'll be getting any more Sword in the Stone expansions anytime soon. But I do like having Merlin in the kingdom. But I feel like that might be a good thing for Maleficent, that she maybe just can have her own space to hang out in the kingdom. I know for tower challenges she appears here, but maybe she could have her own castle. Like, I'm not saying right here, because obviously this is already filled with tents. I feel like these are like Dumbo tents. But I mean, there's been no interaction so far with this area of the kingdom. But like, just as an example, this section of land, right? If they had it maybe of like a castle or a grander version of Maleficent's tower, right? And then that's just where she stays, and it continuously attempts to like curse our kingdom even more or whatever, right? I'm not totally sure, but I feel like she does need a section in the kingdom where she can just stand and chill. And again, she moves over into her tower here where we have tower challenges and stuff like that. Now, I don't think we should have access to like make her do anything. I don't think that should be the case. But I think that just seeing her in the kingdom on a regular basis could be something kind of cool. Don't know what you guys think about that, but I think it would be pretty awesome, at least if we could just see her, you know? Kind of like we do Merlin. Do you think they will add the kid from the movie of Merlin? You mean from Sword in the Stone? They might, but I don't think it's like going to happen anytime soon now. Do you think The Nightmare Before Christmas will be back for Halloween? Brianna, I do think that they will be doing some more expansions on that. Now, whether they do it this year or not, that's up for debate. But I feel like they should. I feel like they should have maybe in September, they should have a Coco event. I know we had Little Mermaid last year, and I was like, why didn't they have that over the summer? It was like, I felt like it should have been where Moana was this year. Little Mermaid would have been great. But that's okay, I understand. And then had maybe Winnie the Pooh. I know that was like in around March in 2018. So I feel like that one could have been moved like to be where like Little Mermaid event was. And then that would have been like, we could have had Winnie the Pooh. A lot of the Winnie the Pooh stuff here, as you guys can see, it's all very like fall-like. So I feel like that would have been kind of a really cool thing with the kingdom and stuff like that to have had it around then. But I guess it's just like a personal opinion there. But anyways, we can see here the mayor got his own row. So I do feel like we could be getting Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Maybe even Santa Claus into the kingdom. I don't think they'll do all three, to be honest, together like that. What they could end up doing this year is giving us like maybe I don't know, they could really go all out if they wanted to and do something around Halloween, and then again something like after the Frozen thing, more for Christmas. They could do something like that. That would be really awesome. But I feel like what they'll do maybe is give us like Lock and Shock or something, and then have Barrel with Sandy Claus or something like that for another tower challenge. I do feel though that Lock, Shock, and Barrel need to be released together. So maybe they'll make a tower challenge a little bit longer or something like that for us to get it. I don't know. But those three are kind of like, they go together. They're not triplets, but they're kind of like triplets. They need to be added that way. So I do feel that the three of them, if they're not brought in at the same time, would be a little bit weird. But maybe they'll just start with one and Santa Claus, and then again, they'll add the other two a little bit later. But we'll just have to wait and see here on what they actually decide to do. But I do think we could be seeing another expansion this year for sure. I was really surprised that the mayor got his own row, but I was so happy about that. Because I know there's 4 characters on that row, but there is another collection that does do that. What is it? I think it's Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, so Winnie the Pooh has the 4 characters here. I don't know if there's any with 5. I think 4 they kind of maxed out on the rows. Maybe I should check Toy Story. That's usually the best way to go for this. Mickey and Friends is 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, so basically we're just looking at like 4 being the max. I thought there was one with 5, but I guess there isn't. I thought there was one. If there is and I'm being really dumb right now, just tell me. Incredibles? Oh no, that was... Oh yeah, it was The Incredibles. Yeah. Incredibles has 5. Thank you, Xavier. I now see it after I noticed it here. I noticed you had put it in the chat here. So The Incredibles, I feel like they did that though because it's like the whole Parr family is just on one row. And this also leaves like some room for like Void and maybe Screech or something like that to be added here. obviously on the second row for the Incredibles. We'll see, though, what they do with that. I do feel like there will be an expansion at some point. But Nightmare Before Christmas, yeah, okay, so that was... I knew there was one of those collections. I do feel like they could add, for sure, like either Lock, Shock, and Barrel to this one, and then maybe Sandy Claus they can add up here. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. They could just shove Sandy Claus down here as well. There is some room. There is some room to make some improvements, but I feel like having Sandy Claus and the Mayor, they're both quite wide characters. It's kind of the same, though, with this here with Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie's a pretty wide character. I feel like that row down here should have had, like, Sally, Jack, Lock, Shock, and Barrel, because that would have been 5, and they're all pretty, like, skinny or short, so it would have worked out really well. And then had, like, Oogie, Santa Claus, and then having 0, and then that would have, like, I don't know, I feel like it would have worked out a little bit better, but, you know, it's fine. It doesn't really matter as long as they add them, obviously, to the game there. Oh, sorry, guys. I clicked the side button by accident. That's a little bit of a fault of mine right now. It's because I was holding it like with my pinky and then the side button was right there and I just gripped it too hard. So yeah. Neil says that he hopes they add Void and Screenslaver. Yeah, that would be pretty intense if they did that for sure. I do hope they do that at some point. Oh, hey, Kat. No, it's fine. Don't worry about being late. Just checking the comments here. I hadn't checked for a little bit. Okay, so a bunch of you guys here. Jay Lee, Jack, Xavier. Yeah, you guys were all right about the 5 for the Incredibles. Yeah, they do need Edna as well. Oh my gosh, they totally need Edna. It's so dumb that she wasn't added with Incredibles 2 stuff. Like, they really did nothing fancy for that. I was a little bit disappointed that... I mean, it was cool we got Jack, but, you know, now we saw with the Aladdin, they've been adding 2 characters, being the Sultan and Raja. I feel like Edna totally could have been paid. We would have paid for Edna during the Jack Tower Challenge. Come on, who would have purchased Edna mode for sure? If she had been for the Incredibles 2 Jack Tower Challenge. Like, I'm sorry, but I guarantee you there's going to be like 50 of us that go, oh yeah, totally going to happen. Oh my gosh.
Kidnap Mr. Sandy Claus? I want to do it. Let's draw straws.
Oh, I can't wait till they add those guys. That was a horrible voice impression for them, but I can't wait till I get to do it. Oh, it's so good. So good. Another group of characters that I could actually do for real. Super excited. I think I'm going to send Mickey and Goofy, Woody, and everybody that's going to be collecting trophies now. I think I'm going to send them out for it, and then that way in a couple of hours... I will be able to get what I need. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're checking how many people here would have purchased Edna. Edna was snubbed a little bit, eh? So Xavier would, Joel, Alejandro, Abraham, Amanda, April, Daniel... Yeah, okay, so a lot of you guys, eh? Totally. Were you playing during the Incredibles event? Cindy, I was not playing during the Incredibles event. The very first event I did was the Snow White one, but my kingdom was like super baby. And I actually joined like part of the way through the event. So my kingdom was super small, but I was able to get a couple of characters from that. I think I got up to the point where Snow White was, but I never managed to like start collecting for her or anything like that. So I managed to get a couple of the dwarfs, and then recently I got the Evil Queen, which is pretty cool. Oh, here we're seeing some more for sure for Edna. Oh my goodness. Dan, Aiden, Nix, Milo. Yeah, totally, right? So yeah, I haven't played I played quite a few events now, but I missed out on like The Incredibles, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Frozen, Mulan. I think Mulan, was that the very first one ever? I feel like it was. I missed Beauty and the Beast. I missed Lion King, Alice in Wonderland. I missed a lot. This is where I started. So Snow White. I did Snow White, Winnie the Pooh, Lilo and Stitch, Big Hero 6, The Little Mermaid, Wreck-It Ralph, The Princess and the Frog, and Moana. Now there's Aladdin as well. I wasn't a part of that one either, unfortunately, but yeah. So I guess I've done maybe like half the events and then not the other half. But I don't know, I feel like I've been in a lot more events than what I was reading off. I was like, oh, I thought I was in more, but I guess I haven't been. So kind of interesting. Mulan was a mini event, but she was like one of the first ones, right? Like they hadn't come up with an actual limited time event system yet, I don't think. So I think that's it. Grumpy Fund is still in effect. Oh, totally. Grumpy Fund, honestly, it's going to take forever for me to get Grumpy. And honestly, it's like, yeah, that fund's going to need to be huge. I have tried to get him before. But yeah, no, we definitely need to keep that Grumpy Fund going for sure. That way when it comes time, we're ready for it. I'm trying to set aside a little bit, like with every super chat and stuff. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys, for sure. If we want Grumpy in the Kingdom at some point, I'm still holding that whole fun thing for that. Now, the only thing that might dip into that is when I get to Dumbo, which I'm a little bit worried about because obviously the Ringmaster is a premium character. So he is going to cost me quite a bit, and I want to make sure that I'm organized for that. There's also Forky that is coming out on Friday, so pretty big deal there. And I do have Captain Hook. He's actually maxed out now, which is fantastic because he's been super duper helpful for Peter Pan. Like, I don't know what I would have done without him. And Grumpy is going to be useful for Peter Pan as well, though, for leveling him up and stuff. So I'm hoping I get Grumpy before he's maxed out. Tinkerbell's obviously maxed out too. She was like one of the first characters that was in the kingdom. Then we have Wendy, who's actually at a level 7 now, so not too bad. Having a bit of trouble, though, now with her ears hats. Now, I know that that's been conflicting a little bit with collecting for Peter Pan, and I chose to be collecting more for Peter Pan than Wendy's ears hats, personally. So, like, Toy Alien has been out constantly to try and get the needle and thread. I keep calling it the ball of yarn, but I know it's needle and thread. Tinkerbell's been doing the same. Mowgli, not so much. He's been doing other quests and stuff like that. The Jolly Roger has been extremely helpful as well. Peter Pan Parade Float has been great for both. Now, there isn't as many here for Wendy, so I know that Baloo and Mowgli have been out for something a little bit different, obviously for Peter. Same with Captain Hook, so that's why there's a little bit there of a delay with certain things. So I have had, for the most part, for Peter Pan, for his ears hats, I've had Will Turner and Barbossa constantly going out. Now, I was in the ears hats like almost a week and a half before the pan flute. So they haven't been on that quest for a little bit now, but they're back at it, which is fantastic. Now, the pan flute, what has been really helpful, the two characters actually, has been Christopher Robin and Eeyore. They've been going to Eeyore's house, and again, it's a very small attraction to have in your kingdom, which is fantastic, because like sometimes you just need to shove an attraction into your kingdom, and it's like literally it's not much bigger than a concession stand. So very, very efficient, very useful characters to have for sure. Very, very happy with that. Shere Khan has been great actually as well. He's been basically just going out, obviously, for those pan flutes pretty consistently. Now, Grumpy, again, is that one that I do need. Now, the thing is with Grumpy, I need to have him at a level 8 before he can start collecting for Peter Pan. Now, I have a little bit of a trick to Grumpy. Well, it's not a trick for everybody, but basically anybody who participated in the Snow White limited time event, okay? Back then, Grumpy came, his character tokens came in magical chests and stuff like that, and I think a little bit later than that too, once the event was over, it was in legendary chests. You actually had to collect character tokens to get Grumpy, and I believe it was like 50 of each thing, so super difficult to get, but I have a whole bunch of those character tokens, so it'll be interesting when I do actually get Grumpy into the kingdom, what is going to happen, because I must have like at least 20, maybe even more of each of his character tokens, being his ears, hat, and I believe it's like the wooden owl. Not totally sure, but you know, again, like they changed it over now that you can just get him flat out, but it does mean I've got a whole bunch of his character tokens stored up, so it'll be interesting how many times I can actually level him up. So that is gonna be super, super cool. Super cool. Cannot wait. Let's see here. I have a challenge for you. Open up a chest and then see what colored item you get. What color item you get is the color chest you should open. What? How does that work? What happens if it's epic? Does that mean platinum? Oh my god, that'd be so crazy. Do you think that Forky will be a bundle with Slinky Dog Dash? No, I actually do not. I talked about this during my video yesterday. I actually think that Slinky Dog Dash is going to stay on its own. Now, the bundle does end, okay? So that isn't going to change. But I believe that there is going to be another attraction with that. I did have it written down here. I don't want to make too much noise for you guys in your ears. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I think it's going to be the Star Adventure attraction, actually, with Forky. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what we're looking at for him. And then I think his thing would be $20.99. So it is, I believe, going to be quite expensive to have Forky in our kingdom. So you know what, guys? We could even get that Forky fun going today, because that is going to be a huge, huge one for sure. It's going to be insane. He is a lot of gems. 500 gems. So he is not going to be that cheap. If we look, guys, at the bundles here, for 500 gems, you're looking at $27.99. So yes, very, very interesting here. That is quite expensive. Now, the thing is, I think that it'll be, again, $20.99. Now, this is, again, in my currency. This will not apply to everybody. It could be a little bit more expensive or a little bit cheaper, depending on where you live. But basically, I feel like if they did give him a concession stand or the attraction and they made it $29.99, that you'd be getting a really good deal in terms of gems. So I feel like that would be the way to go, is to spend the real money and not the gems if the attraction's going to be with it. Now, if it's just a concession stand, I don't know whether it'll be worth it. I might just rather spend the extra couple of bucks to use the gems. I'm not totally sure, but we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, thoughts on what? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss something, Aiden? April. Grumpy. Uh-oh, who's been grumpy? I'm sorry, guys. Who's getting grumpy? I can't sit grumpy on you, unfortunately. Mini Kingdomers are happy. Yes, April. Thanks, guys, for keeping an eye on that for me, for sure. Would it be better to open up the last chest spot or spend more parade float spots? Ooh, okay, well, I will tell you this. It depends on what you're going for in your kingdom. If you are looking to get gems a little bit faster and, you know, again, expand your kingdom faster, so getting more character tokens and stuff for collections, I would open another slot. Now, it depends on how many you have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots. I don't really need the other 2. It's going to cost too much magic as it is, and I'd rather not spend that when it goes out. If you have, let's say, 3 or 4 slots, then I'd say you don't need any more personally. But obviously, the more slots you have, the better rewards you will get. So depending on which parade floats you have locked on, again, you can see all the character tokens that are possible here to get. And you'll see the magic possibly. Now, again, this isn't guaranteed, but I can get up to 25 gems when I send out my parade float, okay? That's a lot. So that is definitely an added bonus. But if you're going for happiness in your kingdom, working on collecting your character tokens and things like that, so basically if you're a person that's checking your kingdom quite frequently these days, then I would have to say opening up that last pedestal is very, very, very useful. And personally, I've really enjoyed that slot. And I probably, as long as I had 2 parade float slots, even now, and I had that option for the 3rd slot, I'd still probably go for the treasure chest. But that is entirely up to you and where you're at sort of in your game, in your kingdom. If you want to give me a bit more information on where you're at and stuff like that, then I can definitely give you a little bit of a more accurate direction of where to go. But I'm just sort of guessing here on what your kingdom actually needs. But that's sort of my feedback there. Is it worth it money-wise to buy Pluto? I would say yes. He has been very helpful. He goes on some pretty cool quests. He's been amazing for collecting for certain characters and stuff like that. Nightmare Before Christmas, as you can see, is what he's working on right now. He's great for gold trophies, so the striking gold events. Again, Tower Challenge, things like that. So Pluto has been amazing. And it's really cool when you get his house too. It's definitely a lot of fun. I would say it's worth getting him. Yeah, I would say that. I know some people might disagree with me on that, but yeah. Ducky is adorable. Yeah, he looks pretty cute. He seems pretty intense, though. Let me just check here on something. $20.99 is a crazy amount of money to spend on a free game. You could buy a full game for that. I agree that it is quite a bit. I'm not saying that it is going to be that. I'm not saying that. But what they have done for certain characters in terms of giving attractions and stuff like that with it, that has been the price. So again, like Zootopia Racetrack, you could get in platinum chests, or you could, if you hadn't got it at that point, you could get it with Flash. So if you bought Flash as a bundle, then you get the attraction. That was $20.99. The Jolly Roger was another one that came like that with Captain Hook, who, as I said, has been extremely useful for collecting for Peter Pan. And it's a good size and everything. It collects character tokens as well for Wendy and Peter. It could do more, but at least in terms of the Peter Pan storyline that I've unlocked, he has definitely been worth it. As I said, certain characters haven't really been worth it, like... And I actually made it through a lot of things without actually getting those characters. I found Jack Sparrow to be really helpful, actually. So I did really like getting him. Boo I got later, but I really don't think she would have helped me enough to really go, oh yeah, I should have got her earlier. I really don't feel like she's adorable, but not necessarily worth it that way. Maximus, huge disappointment. He was good for collecting for Mother Gothel, but it's more really defeating her. I found he was more helpful, but his quests are super annoying. He doesn't go over 4 hours unless you send him with Rapunzel or Flynn. So I would say maybe he's not worth it necessarily. Merryweather was not really worth it. I love having all the fairies, but the dialogue was a huge disappointment for me. There's just not been enough of it. It's just been like sister rivalry and stuff like that. It's just like, okay, well, where's dialogue with Aurora? Like, they could have done something with like changing her dress to blue or something like that, but no, they didn't do any of that. Flash, I think he could be a little bit more helpful, but again, I got him much later, so he hasn't been that great for me. Now, if we want to talk about Flower, honestly, Flower didn't really do any collecting, so not the most useful of characters. Bambi is ready to go to a 10. I should just do it and get it over with. He's been like that for a while. Thumper's already maxed out, so really Flower wasn't that worth it. But I do have to say that King Louis, I wish I had got sooner. I got him when I was already battling Shere Khan. I think it would have been great to have him while I was collecting for the Jungle Book character. So I do regret not getting him early on. Now, Shere Khan, okay, definitely having King Louis has been very helpful with him, absolutely, and I would recommend probably King Louis just for that reason, to get Shere Khan and stuff like that, because again, he is a little bit more difficult to collect for. I can't comment on the Ringmaster at the moment, but I'm hoping I will definitely be, probably, so I can give you guys a good idea of whether it's useful or not. I've heard that collecting for Dumbo is very difficult, so I feel like maybe I think the Ringmaster is probably going to be worth it. And I did hear a little rumor that he has a 24-hour quest that's apparently pretty amazing, but he has to be maxed out for that. I believe I don't have confirmation of this, but it was just like a little birdie told me somewhere that to look forward to the Ringmaster being maxed out, because he's got a long quest that's like super amazing, and it actually, I believe, uses this tent area here. Don't know yet. It's going to be, I guess, a bit of a surprise for me when that happens, but one I'm definitely looking forward to for sure. Let me just check this. Can you please mention the bundles with the attractions are $14.99 in the US? You're not confusing people. Okay, I already said, sorry, but I'll say it again, that in my country, where I am, it is $20.99 for the attractions and the characters together. That is not for every country. Now, I'm being told in the US it's $14.99. That's not the case where I am. It's $20.99. So, throwing it out there, guys, it is different prices depending on where you are. Now, someone saying, Gabriel says in Brazil that the currency there, not actually sure what it is, but it's, what is that? 60, it's not pounds, but whatever, I guess, currency you use in Brazil. So that seems like a lot too, but again, this is in terms of my dollars. So yeah, just keep that in mind, guys, that this is what I'm talking about in terms of what I know. Characters like Merryweather and Rex and like those sorts of characters, Flower, they were $13.99. Okay, so different. Like different. So just so you guys know. UK is usually $17.99, I think. Okay, so there you guys go. So there is a little bit of a difference, again, depending on where you are. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to confuse anybody. I'm just like trying to give my best sort of feedback on everything for sure. Let me just check something here. Oh, Little Bro Gamer, you're fighting Mother Gothel right now? That's intense. I do hope we get Gabby too, but I don't think we will for a little bit. I unlocked Captain Barbossa like a week ago, and when you welcome Captain Barbossa and you do the first quest, it unlocks the land that is beside Dumbo. I don't remember exactly what it was that triggered that, but it is in and around that time period. I've done videos on everything in my kingdom, so literally everything is step by step that you guys can check out for sure. Now, this is the land that when you do that Pirates expansion, so you do get Barbossa, Tiadama, characters like that, Davy Jones. I know Davy Jones is premium, but whatever. I got him actually in the platinum chest when he was there. Apparently he's not anymore, he's a bundle, but I got him in the platinum chest, which is so cool. And he was very, very useful for Tiadama for sure. But this land here, yes, is part of that second part of the Pirates of the Caribbean storyline. So pretty cool. Oh my god, Disneyland posted a picture of Forky on Instagram. Now I see why he is premium. I'm gonna have to check that out. I really want to know now. Okay, so Kat says she hasn't paid anything over $9.99 for anything in DMK, and she's from the US. Okay, good to know. What is your favorite battle from the main storyline? So this is a question from Sister Ariel here. Mother Gothel, Zurg, let's see, I did Pete. Sorry, Pete was first. He was actually over here. So he was the first vortex actually that we had to do to get into and unlock the whole Space Mountain area. So Pete was the first one. And then he was pretty easy. Then after that, we had Zurg. I really like the animations for Zurg. I think Zurg was probably my favorite battle. After that was definitely Mother Gothel, which she's the vortex here. So even if you battle Mother Gothel, though, that doesn't necessarily give you access to unlock this area. Something that I've noticed now with the Jungle Book and stuff like that, when you battle Shere Khan over here, the vortex is still there, and it's not until you do stuff with Peter Pan that you can clear that. Jungle Book was pretty cool, but not as cool as I would say Zurg and Mother Gothel. But that is just my opinion for sure. Now I did see, I think, something here. Let me just check this. Which paid character would you say is most useful? Ooh. I think at this point, I would probably say, I mean, excluding Davy Jones, because is Davy Jones still a premium though? Or did he go back into platinum chests for people? That I don't know. He has been very, very useful for Calypso, but I think just generally if I had to pick one, I want to say Captain Hook. I haven't been disappointed with Captain Hook. Pluto's also been pretty amazing for his price, for sure. So I guess I would say Captain Hook is the most useful for pushing your storyline, and then Pluto is great for limited time events and for tower challenges and striking gold leaderboard. So I know Captain Hook, though, it's just not this round of leaderboard events, but usually Captain Hook does have a quest at the Jolly Roger that does drop gold trophies. It's just this one, they've kind of weeded it out, but usually all your premium characters, or a bunch of them anyways, they go out for quests to collect trophies. Not every single one, but most of them do. It's like Jack Sparrow does and stuff like that. So Davy Jones is only a bundle now. Okay, so I guess I'd have to go and say then I'll still stick with Captain Hook. Then again, Pluto, and then probably Davy Jones, I would say after that, and then probably King Louie. So those are the top 4, I would say, bundles to buy. For sure. Jack Sparrow, I don't think he was that many gems. I'd say he's probably worth more of the gems because I don't think he was that much. I feel like he wasn't more than 300 gems, so Davy Jones is still in a bundle. A bundle with what? Oh, do you guys know for sure Forky's going to be $9.99? Well, if that's true, then it'll be $13.99 here. Like, as you guys can see, like, oh, I guess my special area is gone, but for Slinky Dog Dash, that was obviously the bundle there with the hot dog stand. $4.50, really? Jack was that much? I don't remember that. I don't know then. Jack's useful, but yeah, I don't know if 450. I don't seem to remember that, but if that's the case, then I don't know. I think maybe at this point with Forky being available and stuff, I think that it's possible that Forky would probably be more useful than Jack Sparrow. Do you know for sure what he's going to be in terms of real money? No, I don't. Was saying the 20.99 my currency if he comes with the attraction. Otherwise, he will be $13.99 with either a concession stand or some gems. Now, concession stands aren't normal, but they could be doing that now with the whole elixir situation. They might now start adding, some concession stands with the premium characters going forward. And especially since he's 500 gems, again, $27.99, like that's a lot. For 500 gems, that's what we're looking at. That's why I think he'll be $20.99 because of that whole situation. But I don't know. Again, I don't know for sure. I don't know anything for sure except for what his quests are going to be and how long you send the characters out and all of that sort of stuff. That I do know, but in terms of how much it's actually going to cost, I don't know. Alejandro says that if Forky is with the new attraction, he would buy the bundle. I do agree with that. I probably would too. They should have put Slinky Dog Dash in with Forky. They could have done that, but I feel like that would have been like the world's most expensive bundle. I think what they should have just done with the Slinky Dog Dash, and I'm wondering if this is how it's available now. You guys, who doesn't have Slinky Dog Dash? I have it, but who doesn't have it? Let me know, and then I'm going to ask you guys actually, if in buildings now, in the featured area of attractions, has Slinky Dog Dash appeared there now? That's what I want to know. Since there's no bundle anymore, how do you get Slinky Dog Dash? I'm assuming that it's just gems and it just stays there. But again, since I already have it, it's not going to tell me. So that's kind of the only bad part. Okay, Samantha says, I give up on the leaderboards. I'm only at 22 for Bo Peep's costume. I need advice on what to do because I don't think I'll get all of them. That is okay, Samantha. Don't worry about it. It just might mean you have to wait a little bit longer. Keep going with the costume and stuff. If you don't manage to get all the fabric from this particular leaderboard event, don't stress. There will be more in the future. I don't know whether they'll be right away or not, but they should be coming up fairly soon, especially since Toy Story is around right now, but it's permanent content, so these things will appear later on in terms of these leaderboard events. That is how they've said that the fabric for, or at least that blue scout fabric is going to stay available. That was actually in their news area. I think it's still there. Bo Peep's costume. So we've been having leaderboards since June 7th. And it says the costume will stay permanently unlocked. So stay tuned for more ways to get fabric tokens in the future. Now there was something, collect fabric tokens for Bo Peep's new costume through limited time leaderboard events and Merlin's shop. So I believe that will stay that way. Now there is the fabric there that you can purchase at any time. But again, I feel like the other one is going to stay to a leaderboard thing, like going forward. So yeah, you guys can always keep everybody posted though on those sorts of things. Slinky Dog bundle is still available. Well, it vanished. It said, had a countdown. It said it was only available, at least here, I remember before it hit 11 today, it said that it had the countdown and then it went away. It's in the shop at the featured area. Okay, so Slinky Dog Dash now, guys, has been added here. So it will be one of those attractions in this area. There are a couple of attractions that are always going to be in this area if you guys haven't purchased them. Basically, these are the only two that I have left. I remember there was the attraction for Wally. Where was this one here? Wally's house. I remember that one was gems. And I waited a long, long time to do the remainder of his dialogue. Oh, hey, Wally. There's Wally. Oh, he's picking up trash. Picking up trash. Are you going to buy Forky with the bundle or real money? I don't know. It depends on what the bundle is. I'm going to need to buy some sort of bundle because I don't have enough gems. So something is going to have to be purchased. Unfortunately, I used my gems on the Slinky Dog Dash, so I won't have enough by Friday to get Forky. So I'm going to need to make a decision here on what I'm going to do. Not totally sure. Again, I'm going to wait to see what the bundle is, and then I'll make a decision whether I'm just going to buy a gem bundle or, again, whether I'm actually going to buy his permanent bundle. But, yeah, we'll see. I am looking forward, though, to the Winnie the Pooh legendary chests, which are going to be on Friday. So I'm assuming Nightmare Before Christmas will be gone then, and then we will get Winnie the Pooh back. I'm also thinking of possibly opening some legendary chests for Winnie the Pooh on Friday. Hopefully I'm able to do that. We've got the Honey Day outfit here for Pooh Bear that I really want to, in order to like finish leveling up Winnie the Pooh and all of that. So I'm really, really hoping that I can get that. So I'm just done with the Winnie the Pooh collection, can level up the rest of the characters and be completed another one. So I'm really looking forward to that for sure. The bundle still says another 1 day, 23 hours. So that's what mine said not yesterday, the day before. But yeah, it's done. Yeah, the Winnie the Pooh characters have a really sweet storyline. It's just cute, you know. It's like innocent. I really enjoyed that one for sure. Now I only have like all of this row is maxed out. So Kanga, Roo, Piglet, and Rabbit, they're maxed out. Tigger is maxed out as well. Now I just have Eeyore to go to a 10. He's actually not that expensive, so I want to make sure to do that. And 2, if you guys look at his character tokens and stuff like that, he only needs 15 of his of the Winnie the Pooh books, and now they're normally going to about 100 when you go to max out characters like this. So like for example, Wreck-It Ralph ones, when you're sending them to a 9 to a 10, it's 100 Wi-Fi tokens. So you guys can see there the jump. So I feel like at some point they will do an update and change what they've done for Winnie the Pooh. So I want to make sure to try and get this sort of dealt with, and it's just out of the way. So Eeyore is definitely a character I want to do, and Christopher Robin as well. I might end up doing those over the next couple of days there. And then that way, maybe on Friday, I can start, hopefully if I get the costume, I can go ahead and get Pooh Bear's costume and then start his maxing out process. So that would be really, really nice for sure to be able to do that. So make sure you guys stay tuned to find out what's going to happen. Friday is probably going to be a really, really expensive day for me. Really expensive day. So we're going to see what happens, but I am getting a little nervous. I might have to wait on Pooh Bear's costume, but I'm hoping I don't. I'm going to wait, though, until I find out what's in my free chest, though, first. Oh, you don't have anybody from the Winnie the Pooh collection. That's okay. You will be able to have a chance to start collecting those characters and attractions on Friday. Who's going to see the Toy Story 4 movie soon? I know I am. Definitely in, I'd say, the next week for sure. So I'm hoping. Oh my God, DMK posted a photo on Instagram that will say, what is update 31? What? I'm going to check this right now, guys. We'll see if this is accurate. 30,000 likes to unlock. I see it. Oh my goodness, Alejandro, thank you guys. So this was just posted. Here it is. So you can see 30,000 likes to unlock. So what is in the background is the question. To me, that looks like filler magic, doesn't it? I bet you it is. Zooming in there. Just go to Instagram and you can see it. I'm just going to try and zoom in and show you guys. But here, I'm going to try and do this. So here you guys can sort of see. Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble. Anyways, go to Instagram. And if you guys look really closely there in the background, I'm pretty sure it's the filler magic that we are actually seeing. Because I can see the big P on the top. It's sort of cut off. But this is, I think, what I'm seeing there. And then 2, I think we're seeing a music note, which does come out of it. And as well, we see some purple, and we know filler magic has some purple. So I'm saying filler magic is involved in this. The question is, though, what are they going to be doing with filler magic? Filler magic has to do with Mickey Mouse. Are we finally going to see an expansion for Mickey Mouse? What is happening? OMG. What are we at? We're only at 779 likes. It's going up as we speak. It says, Kingdomers of Instagram, we found an enchanting clue to what's coming next in update 31. We need your help to unlock the mystery. So guys, if it is an expansion on Mickey Mouse, that would still mean that we would get the Tower Challenge probably for Lion King after that. Now, they've never, up to date anyways, they have never, ever, ever done a limited time event, skipped a limited time event and gone right to another Tower Challenge. So I'm saying that if they do that for the first time, that throws the whole theory of limited time event, Tower Challenge, limited time event, Tower Challenge. And I know they add the permanent content updates in between there as well. But that being said, they've never changed that whole concept of, again, limited time event, Tower Challenge, limited time event, Tower Challenge. Fantasia. But we already have Phantasmic in the kingdom, right? And this has to do with Fantasia. And we already have Mickey Mouse's costume, the sorcerer's costume. Where is it here? Mickey. Oh, I went past him, didn't I? Sorry, I'm too excited. I can't even think. So the sorcerer, I know Mickey's on a quest. Sorry, Sorcerer Mickey is already available. Otherwise, I would have said, yeah, that might be right. Yeah, so I'm saying it's a filler magic in between the lock there. I'm surprised I knew what that was right away. I usually, I'm like, I have no idea. I got to sit and think about this. But I looked at it and instantly I knew. I was like, that's filler magic. And you can hardly see anything. So I think I did pretty good there. I know my attractions. Now, if they do, I guess, something to do with Mickey Mouse and Fantasia, like you guys are saying, oh my goodness, could we be getting Master Yen Sid? Yen Sid, sorry, Master Yen Sid, we call him that in Kingdom Hearts 3. Sorry, Yen Sid. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be super pumped. Okay, let's read some of the comments here that you guys have. Christopher Robin or Pooh's Honey Day costume. Oh, that's what you're hoping to get. Sorry. Congrats on getting Steamboat Willie Dren. Let me just check here. Can you do a live stream with the Winnie the Pooh chest? I am, Martina, doing one on Friday when Forky and Ducky are released to us. And yes, so that will be for the Winnie the Pooh chest for sure. Mary Poppins. Okay, so Gabriel thinks Mary Poppins. Hardy Boy says Fantasia. I think it's more likely to be Fantasia than Mary Poppins, but who knows? So could this be another permanent content update? Filler magic. That is the filler magic for sure back there, 150%. Clarabelle is coming. I don't know about that. Maybe more Mickey and Friends. I'm thinking Yen Sid though. Scrooge McDuck would be awesome. Yeah, I would like that, but we'll see. I'm just checking here, guys. If I go quiet, I'm just looking at some stuff. Clarabelle, you guys think that's the cow, right? I don't know. Clarabelle's coming. I'd say more of Donald Duck's family is possible, or more to do with Mickey Mouse. Pocahontas. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of fans for Pocahontas and Merida. I agree, those would be amazing, but that's not what is showing through that keyhole. Okay, so we're at 1,700 likes on that post on DMK's Instagram, guys. So keep those likes coming so we can get it unlocked ASAP. We need to know what this clue is. I feel like staying on here until they post it, but that could be quite some time. So I'll check out some of the comments that are here. Some are saying Bug's Life. Some are saying Pocahontas. Hercules. DuckTales, that's possible. Aristocrats. Clarabelle, Horace, Oswald, and Max. Oh, I don't know. Wow. I don't think anybody was really for Fantasia. But yeah, we'll see. Dan, yes, I did know this actually. Matt Yensid, spelled backwards, does spell Disney. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. That was way back though. Super cool. Pocahontas, music notes in the wind. I agree, but guys, we're seeing that clue to be the filler magic. So what does the filler magic have to do with Pocahontas? It has to do with Mickey and Friends. And I don't think they're going to skip over Lion King. I just don't. So I feel like they're going to skip the limited time event, which is unfortunate. But I mean, Goofy's son Max. That is, ooh, that's possible. I'm liking the sound of that one. I think some DuckTales and maybe I don't know. I guess Max would be good. If it was Fantasia, they should add Phantasmic in the background, not filler magic. I agree with that to an extent, but I feel like that's their little bit of trickery, you know? Because they like to have that element of surprise. If they put Phantasmic in the background, we would all go, oh my gosh, it's an update on, you know, obviously Fantasia. It would be super obvious. But I feel like with filler magic, we can get it going a couple of ways. Not sure though. It's going to be interesting. I wasn't really expecting a Mickey Mouse update right now. Give us Mickey's older brother, Oswald, the lucky rabbit? What? I don't know if they're going to do anything like that. I think that's a little bit too far away. I'm going to check on the like situation, guys. Come on, we got to like it like crazy people. I feel like I should like 2,400. We still have quite a ways to go, though. You know what? I'm going to switch. Oh, I don't have... Where is my... I have a personal account, too. So I was thinking maybe I'm going to go on there quickly and and give it a like as well. Hold on, I'm gonna do this really quickly. Wait a second. Am I? Oh yeah, I do have my personal account on this one. All right, we're good. Wow, I haven't been on this in a while. Yikes. I want to revamp that at some point. You know what's super dumb? I don't know why that is. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to point this out there, guys. I'm using a different device here. And when I switch accounts into... I don't think they've removed it. I'm going to just double check here that they haven't done anything. Yeah, okay. So on my personal account, it doesn't tell me how many people liked it, but it does on Disney Girl. So I'm not sure. why that would be, but it says 2,656 now. Come on. Doesn't it seem a little bit too obvious? What's obvious? My Instagram account? Oh, my Instagram account is Disney Girl Gamer. Disney Girl is already taken, so Disney Girl Gamer seems to always be available, so. Yep, this is my little page. It's kind of cute. I've done some work on it. I like it. I haven't posted anything in a bit. I was waiting until we found out some more stuff with update 31, because I was like, I've done the Toy Story post. There's nothing else really to post, but yeah. Hey's done leveling up. He is. Good eye. Absolutely. You just sent, oh my gosh, the Instagram post of 1,400 followers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we do have a little ways to go. They literally, the thing is, guys, is they need something small that they can add to the kingdom now, like after Toy Story. They need something if they're doing Lion King. So they need something that's not too drastic with the kingdom. I feel like another permanent content update, though, could be a little bit of a stretch because they've just done that with Dunny. Why do I always say that? Whenever okay, Ducky, Bunny, and Forky. I always say Dunny and Bucky. I have no. They clearly needed to change their names better to suit me. The other thing it could mean, I just want to say this, and I'm probably getting my hopes up, that maybe this means we are getting a land expansion. Wouldn't that be nice, guys? Wouldn't that be fantastic if that means we are just expanding our kingdom with land? Just throwing it out there. Could be really nice. All right, let's bring Hey back here. He's got the funny welcome screen. Love it. Hey is now level 6. Yay. Oh my goodness, he's so funny. Oh, he just teleported. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm hoping they give us some new land in and around here. That would be fantastic. Now, the only thing is from that post, and I want to check this just quickly here. I don't really see anything in the background that makes me think that it's going to be anywhere in particular. We don't really see anything. It's not like we see part of like Big Thunder Mountain or anything. We just see blueness. So, question is, where is that shot taken in the kingdom? Do you guys have any ideas? So where is their filler magic placed in the kingdom, and what is in the background and landscape? It looks like there's a pillar. Let's try and figure this out. No, I said Forky. Forky. I said Dunny and Bucky. That's what I said, being... yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to say it. Could the picture be a trick by DMK and be something we don't expect? Yes, it definitely could. Now, again, I was trying to think of where this pillar is in the kingdom, because it looks like there's like a brick pillar or something. It's obviously not by Space Mountain. Brick pillar. Where would that be? I'm sure that's what I'm seeing in the background, but I don't see anything with brick. And it's got to have blue somewhere. Gosh, that's a tricky one. I don't know. Brick. Could it be this here? I don't. That's a weird spot though. So unless they've got their kingdom I don't think so. But it does have some of the colors there, but I don't think that's it. Maybe it's that. It's possible. I don't know for sure, but I feel like it could be. Any ideas on this? In front of It's a Small World? I thought that at first, but I don't see any brick. Like, It's a Small World's too colorful for that. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think there's anything around here that's like brick-like. And again, I thought because of the blue, maybe it would be around here. But again, I don't see any brick. And again, I thought maybe that was like the front of the kingdom or something like that. I thought maybe in and around here, but there's no brick either. Unless we're talking about that. But there's no ball on top of it. So we need a fence that looks like these guys with the balls on it, but like without them. I don't know if there's another spot in the kingdom. Get looking, guys. We need to find out like ASAP. There's some here, but they all have little balls on them too. I don't know. I'm stumped. Like it's almost like this. Maybe that's even closer to it. Maybe, but I don't know why that would be in the background. I want more land too. Could it be Hercules? I don't think so. I would have said maybe if it wasn't so obvious that it was the filler magic, then maybe. I think where we beat Zurg. Okay, I'll check in and around there for sure. I'll go to that now. I'll just kind of do my lap around here. In front of where we beat Zurg. I don't see any brick. Oh, you mean this here? Okay. Oh, maybe you're on to say. Who said that? Who said that? Stacy. Oh my goodness. Maybe. It's not flat though. It looks flat in the image. I don't know. It is possible though. No, you're bang on that. I was like, oh no, I don't think so, whatever. But there's no brick around here, eh? No, I think it's all like wood and stuff. And these that's flat, but it's not brick. I was trying to see if there's anywhere in like the cursed area that had that type of thing, but I don't think there is. Mind you, if there was somewhere around here, that would be huge signs of things to come. Is there anything here, guys? Come on, help me. Pillars like Olympus. I would say that, but again, the filler magic throws me off on that. And they don't look, I don't want to say godlike pillars. I don't know. Okay, we're talking about an image, guys, if you're just tuning into this, there's a Instagram post done by DMK. We need 30,000 likes. We are at, right now, 4,159. So I am thinking that, yeah, I'm thinking that pillar. Okay, so we can see in the image, we've already determined that it's the filler magic that we're seeing there. Okay, so we're seeing that. So I'll show you my filler magic here, okay? So we can see the P that's on top, like through the keyhole. We see the P. We see the purple on top of the building here. And we see a little bit of the music notes that come out of the horns. And what else are we seeing there? Oh, yeah, when we are seeing a little bit of the trumpet horn or whatever right there. So really now we're just wondering what's in behind that, in the background. Now, I'm not sure what that is. It looks like there's a pillar of some sort. And we're trying to figure out where the filler magic is possibly placed in the kingdom. So I don't know. We've determined it could be maybe in and around here. Here are some of those pillars that are brick like that. We determined that at the start of the kingdom here, mind you, the balls on it kind of throw it off, but we were looking to see if there was something else that was like that maybe. The other place where we were looking that we thought maybe was over here. I think we were saying more around the Jungle Book. Where did we say? These pillars here, it's a possibility. I don't think so, but again, it is a possibility. It could be any of these types of pillars that maybe we're seeing just a tiny bit of. And then I was trying to see in the cursed area of the land, see if there was anything else. That's where we've recapped, guys. Don't know, though. I don't see anything. Help! Nobody has, maybe by the Pirates in the Caribbean. That's where I'm at. I don't see any, like, brick. I'm stumped. And I don't want to be stumped. I want to know where it is. Again, I still think it had something to do with this, but I don't see any brick either. I was trying to check in between the curse here if there is anything. I don't think there's anything there. There's nothing over by Aladdin. My hair keeps falling in my face there, so I can't see everything. I don't see any brick there. It would have made sense it was somewhere around here because that has to be expanded, but I just don't see anything. Yeah. All right. I'm stumped. So if you guys have an idea, let me know here in the chat, or if you're watching this later, in the comments below. What if it's a new building or location? That is a possibility. Gamer25, totally a possibility. We will have to wait until we get to 30K. Now, usually what happens when we get to 30K, we're at 4.6 right now. What's going to happen is when we get there, it's probably going to take them like an hour to get it up. So Thomas says over by Ariel's castle. You think? I mean, there are pillars here, I guess. It's a good idea. Maybe that's another attraction. I didn't think of it maybe being another attraction in and behind. I guess it's another possibility. Less likely, but you never know, right? Yeah, so good suggestion. Star Wars Land? Oh my gosh. I don't think they would have put Mickey's Filler Magic in front of that, personally. Gosh, that's just stumping me. It's driving me crazy. I need to know. No. Yeah, I don't really have anything. I really thought it was something like this too, but like in along here, but it just makes no sense. Unless we're like expanding the kingdom out in this direction. Like if you look, guys, in and behind the Aladdin attraction there, I guess I never noticed that, but it's actually green. If you look in the corner there, it's all green. Like it's a grass. So I guess, I don't know where the vortex would be though for this. Maybe they'll put one in and around here, like by the water. Maybe they'll have something. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but maybe they'll turn this into a vortex here. They kind of just cut it off, but maybe in and behind the gates, they'll open the gates there, and then they'll put a vortex. I don't know. Then in that case, I would say we're probably looking at a little bit more up. Oh no, I tapped the trophies. No. Okay, now I gotta go and collect, guys. I don't have a choice. Now, technically, I don't need to come in the top group. I don't have to. But I am going to make a bit of an effort here. I at least need to get, I would like to at least get to 130. And then that way, if I come in the top like 300 to 5,000, it won't really matter. But we will be doing some collecting now, that's for sure. It's a good time though, because actually I've got a lot of attractions that are done as well as characters. So not a bad time to have this happen. I didn't mean to tap it though. I was trying to wait till later. But now this can't wait. I'll check the post though now to see what it's at. 5,000. We're almost there. So 25 more thousand to go. Rooftop from Main Street. Rooftop from Main Street. You think so? So it's not a pillar, it's a roof? All right, I'll bite. What are they gonna do? Expand Main Street? You really like me. Rex, I hear him saying it in the background. Send my guys out here quickly. I really need to get them out. Oh, look. Yay. Slinky Dog's collecting trophies again. It was not doing that when I first got it. Super annoying. And now, I guess in terms of clearing my kingdom, guys, I asked you in my last video, I asked you about that. And we were looking at actually clearing it out, I guess, after we get to the point where we unlock the Peter Pan land. So that would be, I've already showed it, but right here. So hopefully I will get that. But that's going to take still like 4 to 5 days to do. Which it wasn't that long, but it is. I'm not going to send any characters out at the moment until I do all my characters and I show you guys all the levels and stuff. And then I'll probably send somebody out for a long time. Yeah. That's probably what I'll do. So I was hoping Peter Pan would have been done, though, so I could have at least leveled him up when he was ready before I did the characters, but that's fine. Or sent anybody out for a long time. Dun, dun, dun. Almost done here, I think. Okay, just the parade float left. I want to click it, but I want the happiness from it, but I don't really want to watch the trailer until you guys are off. I was hoping we'd get all the likes, but it's moving a little bit too slowly there. Go by Main Street. Okay, I'm on Main Street. What's here that I'm missing? Is there brick columns somewhere? If it's something super obvious, then fine. Yeah, well, if these are the pillars, yeah, I said that before, but I don't know. I saw the blue background, and there's in close-up while defeating Zurg. Oh, yeah? Okay, well, there's a couple of spots in the kingdom it could be. We don't know just yet which pillars they are talking about, but it does appear that it may mean that we're getting some land or some characters, something that we weren't expecting to see, though, so this might be a nice surprise. I am looking forward to it. To the chimney. Yeah, it's a possibility. There is, though, like the brown line and then some more brown under. Sorry, it's like white tip like the chimney has, and then it goes brown, and then it goes white line and then more brown. So I don't think it's the chimney. Good one though, for sure. It would be more apt to be. I don't even know. I don't even see a spot like that in the kingdom. I'm stumped, but that's a really good suggestion for sure. The pillars. Okay, so I'm leaving one parade float left only because then of the ad, right? I just want to watch the happiness ad. But I don't really want, was trying to avoid you guys doing it. I don't always leave one. I just leave it when I stream just so you guys don't have to watch the ad with me. I don't need to watch it. Like, I'm in ecstatic, but these days I've been a little bit more sensitive about that kind of stuff. How much more time does Mickey have? Still an hour, eh? Yeah. Maybe it's an expansion of Mickey and Friends. Well, that's the hope. That's the hope for a lot of people, but we don't know just yet. But I guess we will have to wait and see. I will try and get something up for you guys once we do have a better idea. If this opens up and it's just filler magic that we see and we don't really get a gist of anything else, obviously I won't post anything on YouTube, but I'll just post something on Instagram about it. Maybe in my story or something like that. But if I do think they're going to add to Mickey and Friends collection, then I definitely will do a video on that for sure. You can cope with the ad. I feel bad though making you guys watch it with me. Okay, I'll just mute it there. All right. Well, thanks for putting up with it. I used to enjoy playing what was it? Tony the Tiger ad they used to have that was hockey. That was super awesome. I loved it. The background is in the direction of the pirate land. Wouldn't that be nice? Get some more pirate land. I still want in and around Big Thunder Mountain though. That's what I'm feeling right now. I only have 5? Come on. I gotta have more than 5. Guess not. All right, I'm in the top 150 right now. It gives me 2 fabrics, which is more than what I need. So this is good, guys. So my progress for Bo Peep now is I'm just missing 2 fabrics. I missed out on 1 so far from the leaderboard. So that's basically where I'm at in terms of Bo Peep and everything. So definitely working on trying to figure that out. That's so funny. My mom sent me the image. I'm trying to heart it, but it's not letting me heart it. There we go. So she's already on me as well. This is great. Very useful. Thanks, Mommy. Oh, come on. I know you're kidding, but we're almost at 6,000 likes. Yeah, not quite though. And again, it usually takes them like another hour or half an hour after that to get some stuff. So I think, guys, I will keep you guys posted on Instagram. Maybe I'll even do my first little video on there, or I will definitely post something else. If we get like a really big idea of what's going on, we'll do that. I do have to sort of get going though. I have my Harry Potter videos I want to do today. I'm getting up another chapter, so I'm getting caught up to where I need to be to start year 3 at Hogwarts. So super excited about that, obviously. If you guys haven't checked out that channel, make sure you head over to it. Though there should be a link, obviously, in the description, or if you go to my channel page in the featured section, basically you'll see channels there. Those are only the channels that I am currently involved in that are posted there. So you guys, if you want to see more of me, you definitely can check out that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. So I'm really looking forward to continuing the dialogue with Peter Pan. I guess we can actually see them doing the quests now. They were glitched for quite some time. We do still have a couple of hours, a few more. So about over 6 hours to go with that. So I'll definitely do a couple of quests to make sure those are put into my next set of videos. And then hopefully after that, we will be able to do that sort of stuff. When will you be live there again? I should probably be live either Thursday evening or else Friday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday are probably going to be more the live days, at least for this week. I just need to get caught up with that one chapter, so I'll get that posted today, and then I'll keep you guys posted through Instagram. I probably need like a Potter Girl Instagram account, but for now I'm not like posting that, or I don't really have one yet. So I'm sort of just seeing how obviously that channel goes before I make any like huge decisions on it. But for now, I'll keep you guys posted for sure on my Instagram page. So yeah, things are looking good. Super pumped. But yeah, I will be live this weekend on there. Also, too, I will be live for Battle Heroes as well. Either today, tomorrow, or Friday, or all 3. It'll just sort of depend, but that will be a little bit later on today. Still sorting out the schedule with mommy on that one, so I will keep you guys posted on that, and I'll try and have a better idea of normally when I'll go live and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned. Bye, guys.